In a shocking twist, Damon Albarn, the charismatic leader of Blur, raises the white flag, declaring Oasis the undisputed kings of Britpop. As the Gallagher brothers storm stadiums with their 2025 reunion tour, Albarn admits they won everything, leaving fans reeling and the music world ablaze. A rivalry reignited. It's July 2025, and the Britpop battlefield is alive again, but this time, there's no fight left. Damon Albarn, the creative force behind Blur and Gorillaz, has dropped a bombshell that sent shockwaves through the music scene. In an exclusive interview with The Sun, he declared, "Well, it was obvious, wasn't it? I think we can officially say that Oasis won the battle. The war, the campaign, everything. They are the winners. They take first place." After 3 decades of a rivalry that defined an era, Albarn's concession is a seismic moment, closing the chapter on one of music's most iconic feuds. The spark? Oasis's colossal Live 25 reunion tour, which kicked off with a bang in Cardiff on July 4th and 5th. With sold-out shows at Manchester's Heaton Park and plans for North America, Australia, and Asia, the Gallagher brothers, Liam and Noel, have reclaimed their throne. Over 400,000 fans are expected to pack Heaton Park alone, dwarfing Blur's own triumphant 2023 Wembley Stadium gigs. Albarn, with a mix of grace and resignation, admitted, "The funny thing is that our 2 nights at Wembley will be dwarfed by their 7. But this isn't just about ticket sales. It's the end of a cultural tug-of-war that began in the 90s, when Blur and Oasis were the titans of Britpop. The 1995 Battle of Britpop saw Blur's cheeky country house edge out Oasis's Roll With It on the charts, a moment that cemented Blur's temporary victory. Yet, as the years rolled on, Oasis's anthems like Wonderwall and Don't Look Back in Anger became generational touchstones, embedding themselves in the global psyche. Now, with Oasis's reunion tour igniting a frenzy, Albarn's words signal a final surrender. The drama unfolds. Picture the scene: Manchester, July 11th, 2025. Heaton Park is a sea of bucket hats and parkas, the air thick with anticipation. As trams pull into the station, Liam Gallagher's voice booms over the speakers, welcoming fans to the Oasis homecoming. Mayor Andy Burnham calls it brilliant, noting Liam's legendary vocals as part of the city's celebration. On stage, the Gallaghers deliver a setlist packed with hits, from Champagne Supernova to a cheeky nod to the controversial dynamic pricing fiasco. Enemy raves, "Lord knows we needed a taste of that halcyon 90s hope and abandon in 2025. Meanwhile, across the pond, social media erupts. On X, fans and pundits dissect Albarn's concession with fervor. At Oasis Mania declares, "Damon finally admits what we've known all along. Oasis is king." But Blur loyalists push back. At Britpop Lad tweets, "Albarn's just being classy. Blur's artistry, Oasis's lad anthems any day." Reddit's r/music explodes with 482 votes and 263 comments, one user noting, "Oasis might have won the popularity contest, but Gorillaz eclipsed both bands." The debate rages, with fans split between Oasis's raw swagger and Blur's eclectic evolution. The media amplifies the drama. Far Out magazine runs a headline, "Blur frontman Damon Albarn admits Oasis won the battle," while Exclaim calls it a concession 30 years in the making. Italian outlet Rivista Studio notes Albarn's refusal to join the Oasis mania, quoting his quip about staying as far away as possible from their tour. Even Billboard weighs in, highlighting Albarn's prophetic 2023 prediction that the Gallagher brothers would reconcile. "I put money on it," he had boasted, and now he's cashing in on foresight, not tickets. But Albarn's not at Heaton Park, and he's not looking back. "I hope everyone has a wonderful time, but I'm going to be in a very, very different place," he told The Sun, his tone laced with a wry smile. Sources close to him reveal he's deep in rehearsals for Gorillaz' one-off London shows in August and September, where he'll perform early albums in full alongside Jamie Hewlett's visuals. His Africa Express project also takes center stage, with a new album, Bahadora, marking its first release since 2019. A rivalry rooted in the 90s. To understand this moment, Rewind to 1995. Britpop was at its peak, a cultural movement blending Beatles-esque melodies with 90s lad culture. Blur, led by the art school cool of Albarn and Oasis, fueled by the Gallagher brothers' working-class grit, were its poster boys. Their rivalry wasn't just musical, it was personal. Liam Gallagher's jibes, like calling Blur Oasis Quo, stung Albarn, who later admitted to Far Out magazine, "Noel Gallagher used to take the piss out of me constantly, and it really hurt at the time." Noel's infamous 1995 comment to The Guardian, wishing Albarn and Blur's Graham Coxon would catch AIDS and die, escalated the feud to tabloid infamy. The Battle of Britpop was the climax, orchestrated when Albarn moved Blur's Country House, released to clash with Oasis's Roll With It. Blur won the chart battle, but Oasis won the war, their album. What's the story? Morning Glory? Becoming a global juggernaut. Over time, the animosity cooled. By 2013, Albarn and Noel Gallagher shared a stage for a charity concert, and in 2017, they collaborated on Gorillaz' We Got the Power. Liam even praised Albarn in 2022, calling him a great songwriter. Albarn's career, meanwhile, has been a chameleon's journey. Blur's early Britpop gave way to experimental sounds, while Gorillaz redefined pop with virtual bandmates and genre-defying collaborations. On Reddit, fans argue Albarn's legacy outshines Oasis's. Blur grew more as a band. One user writes, "Oasis translated the Beatles for lads, but Gorillaz is legendary." Yet Oasis's raw authenticity and anthemic simplicity cemented their place in the public's heart, a fact Albarn now acknowledges. A bittersweet bow. Here's my take. Albarn's concession isn't just about numbers, it's about legacy. Oasis's music, brash and universal, became the soundtrack for a generation craving rebellion and hope. Blur's artistry, while brilliant, was always a bit more cerebral, less fist in the air. I get why Albarn's stepping back. He's not chasing stadiums anymore. He's creating with Gorillaz, Africa Express, and beyond, proving he's more than Britpop's runner-up. But there's a pang of sadness here. Blur's Parklife and The Great Escape shaped my teenage years, and seeing Albarn wave the white flag feels like losing a piece of that era. Still, his grace in defeat is admirable. Maybe even a final jab at Oasis's ego. Who's the real winner when you're secure enough to walk away? What do you think? Did Oasis truly win the Britpop war, or is Albarn just being diplomatic? Are you Team Blur or Team Oasis, and why? Have you snagged tickets to Oasis's Live 25 tour, or are you siding with Damon and skipping it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your take on this epic showdown.